A drunk tourist, convinced London was his personal playground, decided to mock the Queen's Guard. He laughed, grabbed his helmet, even poked under the visor, pushing his limits. The crowd watched. Would the guard stay silent, as always? Then, a click. The rifle snapped up. The guard stepped forward. "Stand back!" Shock. Panic. The tourist's face drained of color. And what happened next? It spread across social media, becoming the most humiliating moment of his life. London. Buckingham Palace. Tourists crowd around the royal guards like they're part of a free show. Cameras flash, people pose, but everyone knows the rules. Everyone except him. Out of the crowd stumbles the main character of every bad viral video, the guy who thinks he can do whatever he wants. A drunk tourist. He sways, barely keeping his balance, his face flushed, eyes glazed over, a water bottle in his hand. Yeah, like that's gonna fix anything. "Yo, Iron Man," he slurs, pointing a wobbly finger at the motionless guard. "Why so serious? Come on, crack a smile." The guard doesn't move. Of course he doesn't. He's not here to entertain drunk idiots, but the tourist isn't done. "Are you even real?" He staggers closer, smirking. "Let's find out." The crowd goes silent. His hand shoots forward. He grabs the guard's helmet and yanks it up. Dead silence. No laughter. No cheers. No movement. He just made a huge mistake. The guard doesn't move. But something changes. His fingers tighten around the rifle, the leather of his gloves creaking under the pressure. His jaw clenches so hard it looks like it might crack. The crowd notices. There's a sharp inhale from someone nearby. A woman mutters, "Oh, that's not good." A few people instinctively step back, phones still recording. But the tourist? He's loving it. He throws his head back and howls with laughter, swaying slightly from side to side. "Oh, not even a twitch?" He wipes a fake tear from his eye. "What are you, a robot? You got batteries in there?" His words slur, but his intent is crystal clear. Humiliate, provoke, get a reaction. The crowd is watching, waiting, sensing the tension thickening in the air. And then he pushes it further. The drunk idiot leans in, so close his breath, a disgusting mix of alcohol and arrogance, hits the guard's face. And then? He shoves a finger under the guard's visor, poking at his forehead like he's testing a mannequin. The murmur of the crowd turns sharp, uneasy. "What now, huh? You just gonna stand there, toy soldier? Come on, do something!" The guard's nostrils flare. His grip tightens even more. A vein in his neck pulses. The air is electric. The tension is about to snap. And then, everything changes. Click. The sound snaps through the air like a gunshot. The rifle is up. The bayonet gleams. The tourist flinches. His arms jerk up, his body swaying dangerously. He stumbles back, feet tangling, like a man who just realized he's been dancing on the edge of a cliff. But it's not just the rifle. The guard moves, a sharp, precise step forward, not much but enough. Enough to make it very clear, he's done playing. And then, the voice. Low, controlled, but carrying the force of a thunderclap. "Stand back!" The crowd freezes. A few gasps. A muffled, "Holy shit!" Someone's phone wobbles as their hands shake. "Oh! He talked!" A guy in the back blurts out. But no one is laughing now, because this isn't a joke. The tourist? He feels it too. His cocky smirk melts into confusion. His body locks up, as if his brain is still trying to process what just happened. But the guard isn't waiting for him to catch up. He steps forward again, hard, deliberate. And for the first time, the tourist sees his eyes. Not blank, not robotic, burning. Step back, now. The force of it hits like a slap. The tourist's hands shoot up in surrender. His feet scramble backward, his breath ragged. and for the first time all night, he looks scared. But it's too late for that now. The crowd erupts. Murmurs turn into laughter, jeers, and full-blown mockery. "Well, that's it, buddy," someone calls out. "Not so cocky now, huh? This ain't your drunk frat party. The tourist? Done." His face burns, his hands still up like he's expecting another verbal blow. And then, he bolts. He spins on his heel, nearly tripping over himself, shoving past tourists as he stumbles away, disappearing into the crowd. But the cameras, they caught everything. Every shake in his voice, every inch he backed up, every second of his humiliation. By the time he's halfway down the street, it's already hitting social media. This is how not to behave in London. Guard breaks protocol to put a drunk tourist in his place. Instant karma. Entitled idiot gets wrecked by the Queen's Guard. And the guard? He doesn't even watch him leave. He just steps back into position, back to perfect posture, back to absolute discipline. As if nothing happened. As if he didn't just break protocol. As if he didn't just deliver a lesson this tourist will never forget.